Hello and welcome. Here we have my Acura NSX GT3 loaner car with no upgrades. That is the ghost time you will see me racing against, and we are going. Now we're going to do this whole thing once right through, then we're going to get into some more specifics. First corner is the heavy braking point. You got to be on that throttle nice and early. This is different than if you had the Porsche with heavy upgrades. You can take more of this full throttle. See, I'm taking the first couple of corners there full throttle. Then we're into some braking, a little bit sloppy there. There's actually a few different ways you can take the S's here that are going to be good. You can see I've already made up a massive amount of time on my Ghost. The section coming up here is critical. You got to get on the brakes earlier than it seems, because this is a corner right here where I still lost a bit of time. This is where people lose a lot of time. Same with the hairpin coming up. This hairpin here, brutal corner. You can lose all sorts of time here. Look how early I'm on the throttle. Really utilizing the drive off there, the curb there, and taking those right sides off track because we can. So we do, and then hug on the right as much as you can. You're gonna notice here, there's gonna be a little bit of gas here in the middle, and then brakes again. By the way, I love how when you hit the brakes, it kind of makes a red T, so it's kind of cool there. Then we're on the throttle for quite a while. You take this next corner coming up here full throttle, and then getting on those brakes again. Here we've just gone over the other part of the track, and then there's just going to be one last braking point, one acceleration point, and zip zang zoom, we're just going to go right through this. A little bit squirrely there. Not sure, gave up a tiny bit. You can see it's just flickering between the 1.9s and the 2. Well, it's pretty steady in the 1.9s now. But still, I mean, loaner car, no upgrades, and just check this out. This is pretty decent. Top 25%, baby. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so now we're going to get into the braking points and acceleration points. We're going to start braking pretty deep into this corner. You're going to notice this. This is pretty deep. Then take it pretty far to the left. Start your right-hand turn very early because we want to be on that throttle. Now you need to have the same race line as me, or you can't keep it full throttle through these next two corners. See this? Then we're on the brakes for just a very little bit, because this car, like, you see that? You see how I repositioned my car quite a lot? Probably should have been on the brakes a little bit more. Still, you see this too? As soon as you can get that car turning, take it full throttle, start your left turn very early, use up the track, and then get really far to the left, as far as you can as you're getting into this braking point, and keep it mostly on track. If you get your left sides off track too much there, it's going to extend your braking point. You see I took my left sides off track just before I was entering the corner. Okay, and here we're braking a little bit later, pretty well as the curve's ending. Again, you do a little bit off track at the last second's okay. Don't get off track too early, with only two sides, of course. If you get more than your two side tires, you can't take all tires off track. Of course, that's not going to work. You'll see here I'm really hugging the right, and there's an intersecting road coming up. That's my braking point. And then on the throttle reasonably early, and not for too long though. Here's another place where often people lose time. I lose time. And the washing off to the right here is the nervous factor. So that was good. I'm happy with that. And then we're just going to be watching for where the curb ends coming up. Not where it starts, but where it finishes. So just keep your eyes on this. Not this curb, the next curb. See this? Just after it ends. About a car length after is when I'm on the brakes. And then as soon as you're making this turn, you get on that throttle again and zip it along. And yeah, so I'm definitely going to get 18 gold out of this, and I definitely spent nothing. No R dollars, no gold. You gotta love how they let us have loaner cars. Anyhow, that's it. So please like, please subscribe, check out some other videos. Got all piles of stuff on my channel. Bye-bye now.